Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and happy Thursday. It finally got sunny outside but not hot at all. It's maybe 72. Just down the road in Gig Harbor there was a propane tank explosion. Now I don't know if they mean the kind of propane, I think you'd have heard that all over the county because it did happen here once. You know the big ones that are like they call them hogs I think or something, they propane your entire house. I think it was one of the smaller ones. Anyway, here's the reason that I am doing a video. It is I got my Sizzix. So there's good news and bad news, and it's my fault. I'm having a popsicle because I don't drink. There was a time when I used to have a glass of wine. I'll tell you what's going well first. I think it's small enough to use and put away. You know, the box is like twice as big as it was. It came very well packed. It is the A4 manual shape cutter and embossing machine, Sizzix. I think it's called a Pro something. Big Shot Plus. I was so excited to get this. This is gonna help me do some creating, and I can stop relying on stickers that are $5-6 a packet. You know what I mean? Well, maybe I'll still do that, but you know what I mean. So first of all, what's gone right is we did figure out how to emboss, I think. Let me show you it came with one embossing pack, and something that did not go right is yesterday I bought one embossing pack on my own and it's missing in action. I don't know what I did with it. And I have been for 2 days now really organizing my crafts and stuff on one shelf in one room, you know, and like that. So I don't have some in the dining room, some in the living room, and some in the bedroom. So that's going to make my life easier. But anyway, at some point, maybe I put it in one of those spots where I was going to organize and don't know it yet. But it'll be okay. So I have some dies. It came with... No, it did not come with a die. I thought it said it came with a die, but I must have seen that on another model. This only came with one embossing pouch or envelope. And it looks like this. So it's kind of a tropical, you know, feel. And I thought, well, that's good for summer, you know. And wait a minute. Nope, it's an embossing pack. Anyway, I was thinking, did I get another embossing pack? Yes, I did. It's 6 o'clock. Give it a couple more bongs. Oh, one more bong. It's done. Okay, so this is a thick, shiny paper, and it was the first one I did. And it did almost perfect, but I must be doing something wrong because you can see, maybe it's a bit easier to see on this side. Well, it tore the paper. Oh, right here. See how you can see the white part inside? So cardstock maybe wasn't the best idea. I'm not sure. And then I did just a regular stationery paper weight size. And it, you know, it looks okay. I mean, it looks funny to have the autumn flowers in the jungle, but I was trying to see what papers do. So there's that. And then I think this one's my favorite because it really did a nice job on this heavyweight paper green. This shade of green is perfect for the picture that it's given. And so that I think I will do, you know, more of in that color. And the last one I did, this is that kind of paper that's super tough, almost cloth. It's okay. And so that's the embossing. And that took a big long time for us to figure out. I have an adult here with me, one of my guys, one of my kids. And not kids, they're grown-ups. I don't know if we're doing it right, and I may have messed up my glass plate. because it took an exact, look at that. I've only seen it do like a smudge. Like, well, it smudged one of the glasses. Here, I'll show you that smudge. I'm doing it wrong, I guess. I'm scared to death. So this is, we've only used it for a few things and it's already, can't see through it. Is there something I could be doing differently? I really think this was a bad idea. I think something was done wrong. But, you know, we're reading the directions. You know, we read and write, you know. So we're reading these directions and I just don't know. So anyway, okay, and here's the only, what are these called? Like Thinlit or something that I did. So what it was supposed to be was a gown on a dressing gown stand. Okay, like there's the top, the bottom. Here's the bottom of the dressing gown stand where it goes on like the dummy. And this is the top, and this is her gown part, and this is the bodice. I don't know if you can envision that because I sure couldn't after I cut it. It was like a crazy jigsaw puzzle. I could do the bottom and the top, no problem, but I could not figure out how I was supposed to make the skirt look like a skirt. Also, it cuts out these little holes. Should it be doing that? I don't know. I thought I'd use purple because I thought purple would be pretty, but I don't know. So, I've seen ways to store, and I think that the best way for me is going to be to use magnets, and I'll show you that. Let me tell you this first. So, we had a devil of a time with this trying to figure out where it went, because obviously it goes here, but where, you know, and we're like, well, does it go on first? Does it go on last? It doesn't go on. It doesn't go on. It's not in the directions. What were they thinking? Maybe it accidentally got put in there. So then finally, remove and discard. It wasn't in anything. It was in the bottom of the box. So whatever it was covering is done covering it now. So there you have it. Ooh, you know what I was thinking? What do you think? This is the packing that it came with. You could put dirt in that, plant seeds in it, couldn't you? It's just the same exact material as the little potted plant things. Like you could plant a whole tray full of something. I got 2 of these. Rather than stick it in my recycle can, you know. Okay, now let's see what I got next. Okay, so this is how I'm going to store them. These are just pieces of magnetic paper, so I can put them on there, and then I put them in a notebook, which actually used to be my ATC notebook, but I got a bigger one, and put them in sheets that aren't divided. They're just, you know, like for a whole sheet of paper. Put them down in there like 1 or 2 to a page, and store them that way, and I think I'll keep better track of them. I wish I had done it already. So, here's some more. You saw that one, and here's some more. I got, these are words, autumn words, but I don't really know what they say right now. Thankful, autumn, I don't know, blessed, I don't know. Yeah, I need a mirror. And I got some more words here. So, quite a few. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 words. 11, 12. Oh, 12. Okay, fall, blessings, maybe, harvest, happy, and hello. I got those easily. Okay, and then this is my favorite. There we go. A big old pretty pumpkin. And that's, I even had the yellow paper out. I figured I knew exactly where the cutter was, or the embossing envelope, but I didn't. So this has a separate, you know, autumn leaf, maple maybe, and then this, and so I'll be doing those this autumn. And the Christmas ones that I'm going to be looking for, so this is going to keep me out of trouble for a little while anyway. And I need to watch more videos because there's different models, and it seems like, well, for one thing, oh, I was going to say something and I won't say it because I could be wrong. I was going to say, it didn't even say how to do the embossing one, but it did, but it didn't work. And so that's probably why we've got it etched in there like we do. It is what it is, you know. I'm sure you can buy replacement parts. if it's no good. I mean, if it's going to cut like that and only like that now that I put a mark in it. I should have had, I actually do have some of these in a drawer. I don't have that. Why are they showing us these if we didn't get them? I need to look at the contents list here and see if they forgot to put my things in here, because it seems like it should. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say. Here's this one. Yeah, I don't know. I am very, very bad with directions, reading them, understanding them. My husband can help with this, though. And he won't. Oops. I almost clobbered the dog with that heavy bottom part of the Sizzix that you send it through like, you know. Okay, I guess that's all I wanted to say. I'm still in a state of confusion about how things work and all of that. I just don't know. So if I find that other piece, I will for sure show it to you guys. What did I put? Let's see. Hold on a minute. Oh, I thought I put something in an envelope and I was going to show it to you. Maybe I did. Let's see. Yes. So I have these, I don't know what kind of envelopes they're actually for, but the one embossing thing that I do have, I'll put it in this, and I'll also put it in here. So the embossing things and the cutting things will all be in one place. And I tore off the sticker that said ATCs, and I'll just put Sizzix on it. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope I didn't bore you too much. I wish I was as professional as some of the ones I've seen show, but this is what I have. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye. I want to tell you one thing. Do not, well, you do what you want. I will not, again, buy the pieces of magnet off of Amazon. And the reason for that is not that it doesn't work. It works fine. It arrived quickly. It's great. But it costs more than it needs to. You can go a lot of places, probably to your local office supply or school supplies places, and get sheets of magnets. We have a bunch of them out in our garage or shop. It's out in the shop on the refrigerator and the freezer out there fronts, just hanging out because the kids don't need them anymore. They used them when they were little. And you can cut them. They're thin enough that you can cut, and you can put them in any shape. So there's no need for this. I do like these envelopes, though, for the embossing pads. Envelopes.